So we're here outside the village of Erasnu, and you were tracking um, this mongrel folk Omu, who has was in the town of Erasnu and kind of made everyone there go temporarily insane. And they were causing a lot of damage to themselves and others. Um, and as you followed his trail through the woods, you are also seeing that he's having a similar effect on the uh, on the on the plant life. If we'll get somebody, whoever the most perceptive of you, if he wants to make a perception check with advantage.
Yeah.
I probably don't need advantage.
All right,
But you never know.
Shantala crushed it. Okay, all right, yeah. So you are seeing great pits and holes in the ground here and there throughout the forest.
Are they charred? Do they look like they've been dug up?
If you want to take a second to investigate, I'll do an investigation or survival check.
Oh, well, maybe someone else should do that.
Alrighty, I can do the survival check. Skill I'm actually good at.
Your forte?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, well.
Cruel irony.
Hey, I can try.
all right.
Wow.
All right.
Well,
Is that our new ranger?
No.
Well, you know what? He's druid. It's understandable.
yeah, druids are pretty good at that,
He's a
too.
druid and an earth genasi. I can't be too mad.
So it looks like
Evie's very proud of herself.
many of the larger trees have apparently uprooted themselves and are now making their way further into the quivering forest. So some of the trees are coming to life.
That's so cool.
Right. So to follow these tracks through the woods, you've got to make 3 successful survival checks. Now, you didn't waste any time in following him out of the village. You opted not to do any kind of resting. So the tracks are still fresh and easier to follow. The branches of the trees themselves, though, are whacking at you as you go through. It's impossible to dodge. Every time you make a check, you're going to take 1d6 bludgeoning damage from the passing branches. That'll be for everybody. But once you get 3 survival checks, then you're good. We followed it to where it goes. So the DC is 11. If you want to make the first survival check, we'll see how good you did, and hopefully it's a success.
So, Joe, don't you have advantage or something since we're in a forest?
Like not getting lost and stuff, yeah. Unless it's by magical means.
I'm gonna be honest, I think, locking trees, probably magical means. Very strong suspicion there.
Except it's leaving
Kind of
very...
a prejudiced point of view.
it's leaving very physical signs of the magic.
Yeah, it says traveling for an hour or more on fair terrain. The benefits are difficult terrain doesn't slow me down. We can't get lost by magical means. Engaged in other activity. Nope. Yeah. So I don't have any special abilities. I'm sorry. Like.
That's okay.
Yeah, I can try to have better survival rolls and track them.
Well, I'm sure you got this. You are the ranger, after all. This is like your one thing.
Quit.
All right.
I'll help you because I'm proficient.
Yes, please. You know what? I could understand why she kind of tanked the first roll because I don't think she's ever been in a place where trees magically pulled themselves out of the ground, but I think she's going to start tracking them.
So excellent, you crushed that, and because your survival, you only needed to pass with an 11. Because you succeeded by 5 or more, you don't have to take any of that bludgeoning damage I was talking about. So that's one success. No damage. So,
Nice.
So why don't you, when you're ready, make a second check, and we'll see where we go from there.
Can't help
Okay.
you again. My
It's
hands
more
on your shoulder.
surprising that you're
Oh,
not
look at you.
used to.
Wait, can I cast guidance on her?
Sure.
Like, it's
I
actually more
I already
surprising
rolled a
that you're-
24.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Crushed it.
Well, it
yeah.
doesn't matter. It's a cantrip.
You got to do another
True.
one anyway.
I put my
One more.
hand on your shoulder.
But it's actually more surprising that you're not used to seeing trees attack you because you're from the Feywild.
Well, I ended up in the Feywild. Like, she ended up in the Feywilds for like a hot 3 months.
That is
You
where
know.
the most magical bullshit happens.
Listen, it does, but that doesn't mean she sees everything. It's a big ass place, and she didn't mean to be there as long as she was. She got really hammered. The Fae party really hard there.
You can do that? What's that feel like?
Well,
He's now amazed.
it's an expression. You're too young to know what that fully means. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. Was she wandered. She kind of got in there, didn't mean to stay as long, didn't understand how Feywild time works, and then was like, "Oh, I've been here for how long?"
Yeah.
It's like spice in Doom.
I was thinking more Lotus Eaters and Percy Jackson, but yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I only know one of those are, so we're gonna go with the one that I know.
If I'm not making a dated reference, I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, that is a pretty dated reference. So you
Listen,
should
I can't
Is
redo
it
that. I can't force myself to do that.
So, Chove, I'm going to play that red card on you, and your healer's kit goes missing.
No!
Oh no!
Oh my god, it just wow. Goodbye,
Wow,
healer's
that's-
kit.
That's up.
That's a thing? That's one of the red cards?
The card is that a small item on her person goes missing.
Oh.
And I thought a healer's kit would be, a good mix of ouch, that hurts, but not too much.
Until somebody loses their head.
Hold on, which one? I've got several.
Their own.
It writes itself.
It writes itself.
All right. So you've got 3. Everybody takes 1 point of damage from the branches during the last leg of the trip, but 11 is still good enough to follow this to its conclusion. Now the tracks have led you to a clearing in the dark woods. Roughly circular, the clearing is strewn with the bodies of elves. 7 elves are left standing. Among the dead elves, one in robes still clutches a glowing staff. 6 elves yet stand, forming a defensive circle around a 7th, a female elf with black hair. The elves' bows and attention focused on a tree ant and 2 other moving trees. The trees surrounding the clearing appear to be preventing the elves from escaping. The hacked and charred remains of 2 trees give evidence that the elves do not intend to go down without a fight. Now you recognize the elf that's in there. I believe that's Aya Glenmere, I believe. Let me try to confirm that, but it's someone that you've met before. Is the short of it. The effective leader of the Green Hall Elves that you might recall having met early on in your Erasmus adventures.
We were
If I
going
remember
after the
correctly, we
woman that
left-
turned into a
More than 6
Werewolf?
alive.
All right, so
Yeah, I
Alright,
can finally use
so-
Treebane again.
right, we got to go into a combat, and I don't think they have a page for this one. No. So we'll just go
Oh
to...
no, I have to use tree banding, which does 1 point of piercing damage every time I use it.
Oh,
All right,
darn.
let's try to clean this up a little bit.
Yeah. When a creature of a non-good alignment makes an attack with it, I take 1 point of piercing damage. Guess what my alignment just happens to not be? I don't know if you guys can tell or anything.
Who are we missing?
Silas, deep down, you're a good person. I can tell.
That's a little bullshit, we both know it.
You gonna talk to Evie that way? Really?
Yes. Oh no, I've sworn to the child.
Let's
Are
leave the
you-
Smurfs alone.
We've
Are
done
you?
much worse.
Silas, relax.
We've done much worse with Eevee present.
Hold on.
We're not
Alright.
exactly saints.
Fancy plays Three Little Birds, and everything's fine.
Oh, you
Oh.
fucker. Hold on, where the hell is George? Get on there. And you're small again.
And the owl.
Yes, it is Ire Glenamere. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright. Alright, and I need to get what? Scouts for the elves, tree ants, and...
My owl.
Right? We gotta do the owl, can't forget that. I apologize for not having this ready. I thought there was a map for this encounter. I didn't realize that it was one that we were going to have to do up here. So these guys are all surrounding... a 7th, who is a druid.
Really? I like.
That's Aya. Alright, then we had a couple of awakened trees. And a tree ant. Let me make sure I've got all that right. So for a strong party, add 2 awakened trees. Oh no, we add 1 more for fun. You guys are pretty strong. Alright. So this is the scene that you're coming up on. These trees have these elves surrounded. And I guess we can roll for initiative.
Alright, what the F? I was just playing Three Little Birds, and I come back to this. What did you guys do?
On me.
Nothing out of our usual.
We just stepped into a clearing.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
literally all we did. Dan, could you make George bigger?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
I
Oh.
love that he has
Sorry.
advantage on initiative rolls.
Yeah, sorry about that initial roll. I didn't realize my token wasn't selected.
No worries.
I had the wrong. Cool.
First things last. Here I am.
There's Shantala's owl.
Great.
It's like a regular owl, not like a
Let the game
familiar.
begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, All right, looks like we're all good. All right, so George actually gets to go first.
Yeah, because that makes sense. Okay. George is gonna just. I mean, he could pass on these ones. So he's gonna move into melee with this tree and just bite it twice. 26 for 6. Holy shit, he actually rolled well.
Right.
Oh yeah, because he crits on that. Because that's a natural 20 for him actually. I'm gonna roll an extra d6 for that damage. An additional 2 damage. And the tree must make a DC 11 saving throw or be knocked prone by a dog.
Strength, right?
Yep.
All right. 8 points
Great.
of damage.
That's George.
Hard to
13.
walk over a big tree.
Fetch.
Oh, but he's lucky. It misses?
No, 13 hits.
13 hits? Okay, make the strength save again and take 6 points for death damage. Oh. So close.
The
Okay,
tree
that's-
is not immune to the prone condition, so tree can be made prone.
Alright, that's what the George do.
Okay, Jorge, let's go to Space Bear.
All right. Well, without the short rest before this, I have no hex anymore. So, I'm simply going to Eldritch Blast this guy.
All right. 2 hits,
Uh,
9 damage.
That should have not been advantage. So 11 and
Oh.
14.
Okay, got it. So 1 hit, 4 damage. All right, 2 Eldritch Blasts. You want to reposition yourself at all, or?
Yeah, probably move to the back of the group.
Very good. This elf down here is gonna longbow. He sees George, and he's gonna offer a hand to George.
Hey.
And he hits for once for 4 damage with his longbow. Okay, 15 points of damage from this elf. Again, they're focusing their fire on the same one that George is attacking. Shantala.
Oh, me already?
Yep.
Okay, oops. I'm going to put down.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna, it's 60 feet long, so I'm figuring it can like curve from like somewhere around here. Come on, like to here.
I agree.
Like my little thing's up to this guy here, like, behind them, so that,
Oh.
or through, or like, I want to keep it away from the elves, but it's only one-sided, so, yeah.
So you want to do a curved section of wall.
Well, yeah, just so it hits all 3 of these guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait a minute, that can't be the damage. Oh my god. That's 5d8. Really?
And that's several ones.
Yeah.
Rip.
But it stays up. Here, let me
What we really need to do is go find some lumberjacks.
Oh.
So you're thinking like this?
Well, I don't want it to like hit the elves, so
Right.
I was thinking more curved, so it hits all three. Hits this guy too.
And does the text of the spell say that you can curve it, or
Well, it can be.
it can be a circle
60
Or-
feet long.
or a straight wall segment, right?
Oh, you don't think it can be curved? Is that 60 feet? Well, then just move it down a little bit. Because, No, that doesn't really work. You know
Just fireball them.
what? Well, I thought I could get more with this. So, well, and I've already done it. So let's just do it because it's only dangerous on one side. So let's just go for two of them. Because I want to get this guy.
Right. So if you put it here, you made the hot side to the south. I think you would get all three of them.
Okay.
Wall of fire.
Yeah, okay. But then it'd be pretty easy. Well, they don't move really.
Shantala moved up the 4-star badass in Fancy's mind.
I once saved a whole village with this spell in another campaign. But, yeah.
Fire.
All right. So the damage was 16 fire.
Funny, I
Yeah.
did the exact opposite with the spell in another game.
They are vulnerable to fire.
Well, I figured they were.
Right. So they're taking 32 points of damage. So all three have taken 32 points of damage due to your fire.
Excellent.
All right.
That's a good start.
And a creature that ends its turn on this side of the wall has got a problem. So they're going to have to make sure they're not on this side of the wall when. All right. We come back to this tree who's coming in on Mr. Elf. We'll put him right here. And he is going to slam him. Ooh, and he hits for 15 points of damage. That elf is done fucked up.
Oh.
And they are really squishy.
So I take it we're trying to save the elves?
Yeah.
Okay, Aya tries to do a produce flame cantrip against one of the trees, but she misses, and we go to Silas.
Well, I guess I have to save the elf because that's the right thing to do. So, as my bonus action, I cast Divine Favor. Then I will approach this tree.
In the most condescending way possible.
I will pull out the axe because Fancy wanted a lumberjack and he's gonna get his lumberjack.
Fancy's gone flannel.
Yeah. First rank, 24.
Oh yeah,
Are they considered undead or fiends?
plants.
Plants? Okay, well, whatever.
Treebane does
Anyways.
extra damage against plants, doesn't it?
It do. I think a total of 37 for that first attack.
37. What's the radiant?
The radiant is first bit of radiance from divine smite. Second bit of radiant is from divine favor. Because I like only doing a little bit of damage per turn.
Lies.
What? No. Second attack. 19 to hit?
Yep.
Alright, let's see if I can do that again. Holy shit, same damage.
All right.
It's like having a walking nuclear weapon. Dan, stop attacking me.
There we go. Down. Is that it for
Fantastic.
Silas?
That is it for me.
All right. Joe.
Alrighty, just trying to see. So that'd be 5. To go down there. That's okay. That's 20 feet. Just trying to see if I can get onto the other side of the sky, so I can just say for the heck of it, I have flanking. Alrighty, let's pull it up. Let's see. Let's pull out the trusty longsword here.
Slashing
19
damage. 19 hits, 10 doesn't, but 19 does for 4.
Alright, so that's 1 attack.
12 and 7, neither.
Alright, well, I definitely tried. I feel weird doing this, but I'll Hunter's Mark the tree just to add another 4.
All right.
I'm horribly ironic about this.
This feels so wrong to Jove.
We've all compromised our principles before.
I've done it several times.
You're going to get a strongly worded letter from the folks at Greenpeace. All right.
Fucking hell.
All right. So, tree comes up, gonna do its thing. Whackety whack. This elf is jacked. All right, this guy taking out his longsword against the tree in front of him. A short sword, I should say. 10 misses. 23 hits for 4. Elf fighting back against the tree that's trying to kill him. His buddy is gonna actually hold his position, but also start slicing and dicing. 2 hits for a total of 11 damage on this guy. That tree is starting to look short on limbs. And then this tree here, let's see. Coming after the dog.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, blame the random number generator, not me.
No. I will always blame you every time you hit the dog. Alright, come at me.
Well,
Miss.
okay. It's going for the dog. I got a sentinel. For going after the dog.
Alright, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
But hit the dog for 13.
Ouch.
Alright. Doesn't want to break rank. So he's going to use his longbow against this guy. And he hits twice for 6 to 18 points of damage. This thing had 12 left, so with 2 well-placed arrows. That tree goes down. This tree here moves up and out of the hot side of the wall. Okay, this one goes down.
Oof.
The tree ant. He's got a movement of 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna have to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he dashes and gets that far. But he gets away from the wall of fire, which he really wanted to do. So success in his eyes. Evie.
Evie's wants to burn the tree down. One next to George.
Produce flame doesn't do it.
It didn't work at all.
Nope.
It's a good damage, though.
Is that it?
She's gonna back up. She's terrified. She's never seen trees do that before.
This elf is going to move down here. And is going to engage with his swords. 2 misses. Fancy.
Oh, I know. I've been. I can't believe you moved that tree out of there. All right, 40-foot cube. Do you want to give me one, or you want me to figure it out?
40-foot cube. What's the spell?
Slow.
I should have a template for it. Here it is.
I have 2 choices. I'm just going to cast slow on the, I assume he's the big baddie.
If I'm reading this right, the slow should be a 50-foot by 50-foot cube?
Really?
Yeah, that's what my little...
It is a 40-foot cube.
Well, I casted it. But it looks like we have 3 opponents.
Right.
So I just wanted around this guy and no one else. Just make
Okay.
it easy.
Okay, so he's going to get slowed. That is a wisdom saving throw for him, right?
That is correct.
Failed, so he's slowed.
Fail.
Slowed. And Fancy is concentrating on that effect.
Correct. And I'll give Space Lord a big slap on the ass. And I'm done.
No inspiration. He just does that.
Yeah, HR has spoken to him several times.
This doesn't seem to be helping.
If anything, they seem to be encouraging it.
Jorge.
All right. I mean, George is flanking, so George is going to just continue to bite a tree. He crits again, so here's an additional d6 of damage. So 10 total, and give me that save, Dan.
Not necessary.
Oh,
I don't even know how he kills it, he just does.
George killed a tree.
George killed a tree, he'll then run past Chove and do it again. 11, oof.
does George play cards?
No.
Yeah, I'll blast the guy who looks like he's somewhat close.
Why doesn't the big baddie have a slow thing on him?
I put a pink dot on him. It's actually hovering next to his token, not on it, just because he's a big token.
Good call. Good call. Okay. I thought it might have been that tree.
Right. All right, so Eldritch Blast on the awakened tree hits for 5 points of damage. This Wood Elf, I guess, is making a death save. Failed.
Ooh.
Wait, you mean it didn't die after being crushed by a tree?
Elf hits twice with his short sword and takes a couple of good hunks out of that tree, and we go to Shantala.
Right, I'm gonna go for this guy.
Armor class 16 is a hit. 10 radiant damage.
Oh.
And advantage to the next person who attacks that, right?
Correct.
All right.
Just I could do a little more damage. Be nice.
Aya, for her part, is going to save her friend. Or not.
Oh.
Silas.
It's okay. She might be unable to save her friend, but I'm used to picking up where people fail. So I will move to this I will move to this tree. I will take care of this tree.
Nice.
14. That's George. That's not what that should be.
You're lowering your carbon footprint.
Exactly. Imagine a 14 misses.
No, 14. Oh, tree ant misses, right.
Yeah. Ooh, God, these are some terrible rolls. But you know what? I'm blocking the tree end.
Right.
I'm here. I'm just a little disappointed.
Isn't his AC lowered?
When he's slowed, you're right, isn't it? It drops by 2, so he's armor class 14, so that does hit.
Oh.
Once you get inspiration for that catch, Shantala.
Oh, thanks.
That was a good catch.
I will give you some damage in a second.
Joe, that's right. That when you're slowed, your AC decreases by 2, right?
That is correct.
It is, right. 22.
22. Oh. 36. Yeah, that should be.
And he only gets one action.
Right.
Yeah, so a total of 36 damage. Kind of low for me, actually.
All right. And we go to this ouchie elf who realizes his limitations, and he's going to be more effective from back here. And he hits for 8 points of damage. Is the tree ant resistant to piercing? Yeah, the tree ant is resistant to piercing. Shit, okay. Were the awakened trees? Yeah, they were too. Shit, okay. No worries, so he hits for 4 points of damage. Same thing. Hits for 5.
Another shot.
Hits for 3, 6 total.
Good shot, Red 2.
Right. Alright, then this tree here It's got. Does it have reach? Yeah, it does. So it's got 3. It's got 4 targets available to it. We'll roll a d4 and see who gets it. Going at Aya Glenmere.
Okay. That'll provoke a sentinel attack from George.
Okay.
All right, give me that save. I want to see this tree knock over. Yes.
So
Somehow George does it.
all this resolves before his attack roll, right?
I believe it does.
So he goes prone. Which means now that he has disadvantage on attack rolls. So I'm going to roll another d20. So that crit becomes a 1
Oh.
because of disadvantage. So that hit, as it were to stand, 28 hit points would have taken her out. But because he ended up having to roll with disadvantage, made all the difference. So good job, George. How much points of damage? I didn't even record the
6.
damage. 6, right?
He doesn't
6
do
piercing,
a lot,
so
but
he's
like,
resistant to piercing, so he takes 3.
yeah. He doesn't do a lot, but like, it's the little things.
Right. Alright, and this slow ass tree ant is going to use its slam attack against Silas.
Miss.
Alright, and that's all he gets to do, but he gets another wisdom save against that slow at the end of his turn, right? Which he did not make. Evie.
Maybe she really wants to play now. How? Remind me, my flying speed is 50,
I think so, yes.
so I can only get so far. All right, roll. From where I am, I'll crossbow the one that looks hurt. Be hurt. The hurt tree. No, it's not a lot. I
No.
want to do something, and I missed anyway. So I roll like crap. I'm flying. I'm gonna go 50 feet. Oh, I guess at an angle. So what's that, like 40 feet? Towards the trees. That way. 5, 10, oops. 20, 30, 40.
Alright, fancy.
Wow. I'm going to concentrate on my spell. And I'm going to give Space Lord a pep talk. Because he needs one.
Again, no inspiration here. He just does this.
You can do it.
Just do it.
Alright, George.
I mean,
Bardic inspiration for Space Lord. Going.
George will continue to waylay the tree.
If he misses, does he
That's
yank out a two?
another critical from George.
That's 3 in a row, isn't it?
That's 3 critical.
Wait a second. That's 4 26s in a row.
Well, not in a row.
Oh.
Alright. Go boy, George.
But that's a lot. I wish I could roll so well.
I know.
I never thought he'd be so effective. He would do like 6 points a round and then die later.
Space Lord.
With Bardic inspiration.
Alright, gonna take a shot at this guy right here.
That's a hit for
And-
14 force. And 30 altogether. Nice.
Nice.
All right, this guy is still dying. Nobody's managed to help him yet.
I was trying.
2 death saves. This one bravely runs over and stands next to Silas and begins attacking with its short sword. And it hit for 2 points of damage. Shantala.
I'm gonna move up.
Fancy thinks that's a bad idea.
Well, I want to get closer to this guy so I can use a shorter range. And then I can maybe cure somebody.
That doesn't help Fancy out at all.
No. But he's still behind Valmo, so.
Ooh, made his save. He's -1 to Dex.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Really?
he just had a good roll. Alright, Aya, for her part, is going to try to stop her friend from bleeding to death. Just need a 10, Aya. You don't need a... Alright, so she stabilizes him. He's no longer dying. That was her action. And we go to Silas. Make like a tree and leave.
Ouch. Thank you.
What
Well,
happened?
witnessing that incredibly heroic display from the elf, I'm just gonna try and kill the treant.
Yep.
Again, that's still stuck to George. Okay, first attack.
Ooh,
Ooh.
17 altogether.
Second attack.
Yoya. And down goes Frazier.
Yes!
Alright, so the
Fraser has some
+1
Fraser
inspiration point.
jokes.
Me and Dan grew up in the same exact time period.
right?
What era was it?
Gen X.
That is 550 XP each.
Nice.
So, what would be our total for this week so far?
I have 45, 550.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
So the elves, for their part, quickly thank you and gather themselves up and hit the road. They say that they're needed elsewhere and they're getting out while the getting's good. But thank you for coming upon and helping in this situation. So they are out.
Okay, but how do you get surrounded by a bunch of magical trees?
It was as if
Where-
the fates had intervened and defined it to be so.
Where did you get that cool staff with the glowing thing on the end?
So the dead elf clutching the staff, it's bearing a light spell, but they're wearing the robes of a wizard. These elves are now gone. Again, they got out while the getting was good. So you can see that he's also wearing a ring and a leather strap around his neck.
What kind of
The
ring?
ring.
Is somebody detecting magic?
No, I was just asking.
Hold on.
Well, Space Bear, you can
Yep.
unlimited detect magic now, right?
Yep.
The ring is magical.
Nice. Oh.
Yep.
We do not have identify.
No.
Hey,
Fancy,
what's that cool
Fancy
ring
will
you're
put the
wearing?
ring on.
Wait, the elf is dead? No one died, right?
They were dead when we got there.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's nothing we can do for this elf.
Except wear his ring.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ring is really cool.
How do you feel?
Evie's eyes are big.
All right, give it to Evie. I don't need her biting my neck in the middle of the night or whatever she's doing. Give it to Evie.
Just mine, go, down.
So Evie's taking the ring,
Calls it her precious.
and you're gonna put it on. Do you know what it does?
Oh, if the elf was wearing it, it's got to be good. So I'm gonna put it on.
All right.
Anybody care if I?
That doesn't look ominous.
Anybody else want it, or is it okay if I take it?
Oh no,
What?
it's good for you.
Now you can have it.
Yours.
That's perfect.
Nice.
It's too bad that thing's still alive over at the other place. 3 or
That's
lower
so
intelligence.
I can speak with animals. This is so cool.
Wait, couldn't you already speak with animals?
Oh.
Huh.
Sorry.
We need to create a time travel device so we can go back and get that wyvern.
That what?
Whatever that half dragon, half bird thing was that I killed.
The rock?
The rock.
If that's what you want to call them.
Well, they're not really beasts. They're more monstrosities because, you know, a massive bird, not exactly natural.
But their intelligence is lower than 3.
Okay, fair.
It's bird brain.
Bird brain.
Just saying.
Yeah,
Think about it.
it is pretty smooth.
So as
But wait.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was like, don't we? You like took us off the map, but don't we have to keep finding Omu?
Right. We had gone to the blank map just for the purposes of running a battle.
Oh, okay.
But this is still the approximately where we are. I was going to say that as you follow the broken vegetation left by Omu spurring on his dying mount with reckless abandon, you eventually come upon the hapless mount's corpse. Bloody foam is flecked around the draft horse's nose, a clear sign of having been ridden to death.
Oh no.
Well, so now he's on foot.
Evie goes over and tries to comfort the horse.
You want to make a medicine check or a nature check?
Yes.
Where's Chove?
Chove, you want to try it?
Sure. Let me see. Well, I mean, you are a
Not good.
druid, so what's
Not
your
good.
animal handling?
Get the druid in there.
That's 2.
Oh, I have a 3, so I might as well.
CSI it.
Okay, I'm gonna do animal handling to see if I can, like, just calm the horse down and see if I can tell if there's anything wrong with it. Oh, no.
So it's definitely dead.
Yeah.
So your efforts, while sweet, are in vain. A nature or a medicine check might lend you some information on how it died, or why it died, or when. Excellent. Okay, so you can recognize that exhaustion was only part of the equation. The horse's eyes are bloodshot to an extreme degree. that was likely brought about by Omu's mental powers, forcing the horse to bend to his will. Past the horse, Omu has left a trail of devastation as the crazed mongrel folk has crashed through the underbrush without any concern. The trail is very easy to follow. You won't have to make any checks or anything.
Okay.
Killed the horse. Let's get him.
That's a shame.
Let's have a vote.
So
Let's kill him.
keep
What are we
following the
voting
trail.
on?
Yeah.
Evie's flying through. She's pissed at the moment. She's
Yeah.
flying
She's
150
gonna
feet.
keep following the trail.
Yes.
All right. So
Well, I guess we can't lose Evie.
after perhaps a half a mile, the trail leads into a cave, and you can see a dim flickering light coming from within the cave.
I'm flying back to tell everybody. It's a cave. Dim flickering light in the cave. Smells of Omu.
So he's probably in there.
They didn't go in though.
Good. Better to wait for all of us.
The horse though. Big horses. Let's go get him. As she flies by, she accidentally hits Silas in the head. Sorry.
Trying to switch you over to a new page, and it's taking a minute to load here. I'm not sure what's up. You guys don't have anything yet, do you? No, because
No.
I haven't put your tokens down. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to refresh.
It's probably space lasers, but
Right. All right, while this reloads, I'm just going to fill my cup. I'll be right back.
so what's the plan?
Kill Omu.
Just kill him?
Kill. Oh. Evil Evie is out for blood, so yes. Somebody talks her out of it.
There's
Do we have any other views?
still black for me.
I don't want to act like the chief of staff, but I don't want to suppress any views here today. What does everyone think? We need all kinds of input.
Well, the map is still black for me, so I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. Shove, Shantala, do you have anything to add?
Right.
Come on, you have to have some kind of view.
Like, is the map black for everybody else, or is it just me?
Nah, it is for me too.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what's in store. Okay, so what's the plan?
Somebody's gonna have to go in and know what the cave looks like. Maybe somebody can go invisible.
Or I could send in Nyx, my owl.
Oh, good idea.
I could turn the owl invisible.
But the owl doesn't need to be invisible.
Perfect.
Because
I'll save the spell.
it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's start with that.
Yeah, send in the owl.
It's better than the clowns, right, Adam?
That's exactly what I was thinking, and I hate that song.
Yeah.
So much.
Now it's stuck in my head. Thank you.
Thank you.
I purposely didn't say it out loud, but there it was.
Hey, Dan, can you roll a d10 for me? I just need to take some psychic damage quickly.
Take take
Thank you.
4 points of Streisand damage.
Ugh. Even worse, roll it again. You're gonna kill me.
All right. So, is anybody getting like crazy amounts of stage?
No.
Well, we haven't tried. I haven't tried
Nah,
to
it's
do
just black.
anything.
No,
So-
it's
It's up
okay.
in the, we're up in the top left, right?
Do you have hardware acceleration on turned on in Chrome? Because if you have it turned off, it tanks Roll20 performance. Okay.
Double check. Where to look? Advanced system. Use hardware acceleration when available is on.
Okay.
Regardless, we'll do if it's working for you. Maybe dynamic lighting. So the door, this cage, excuse me, cave, is eyes before you. You can see a little bit into there that was here. You away see.
Right, we decided to send in the owl to explore.
Let me drop the owl. I guess
Fancy wrote a song about it.
I should drop George too.
These songs is fancy, like written since we got here.
And he just talks about it though.
Tens of thousands.
Okay.
All right, where's Mr. Owl? Here he is.
Basically, every song you've ever heard was written by Fancy.
Oh, good to know.
Right.
And that's the shtick.
So I
Literally-
can use sorry, go ahead.
No, you go first. I was about to say something stupid.
Okay, I was just gonna say I can use my action to see through the eyes of the owl.
Right.
So
So you can go ahead and fly it as long as you'd like.
right, so that's dead end. Okay.
Let me do the dynamic light.
It seems to be working. Except no, it's not. It's clearing, but I don't actually see the bad guy token.
See, as far as I'm concerned, you haven't the owl.
Oh, well I have moved the owl.
I see where the owl is now. Go ahead and turn this page because you've made it this far. So, as the owl flies deeper into the cave, the faint lyric sound of a flute can be heard echoing. Um,
Okay.
The owl can turn his neck 180 degrees.
Yep.
And
Um,
How do I unsubscribe from bird facts?
the The dirt floor of this large chamber is covered in artwork, all depicting a woman's face, beautiful in form, of a quality that borders on photorealistic. Some of these depictions are busts, lovingly carved from granite with an eye for detail that would put master sculptors to shame. Some of these expressions are meticulously painted directly on the cave wall from soft pastel pigments. At the far end of the oval a makeshift shrine has been constructed, the centerpiece of which is an enormous vision of Esme's face carved directly into the rock wall as a bas relief.
is that here?
That's where the owl is.
No, the owl's down here.
Let me turn off the dynamic lighting to see if everything gets better.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I couldn't see Omu.
Right, right. Whatever was going on that page, there was something weird with the dynamic lighting. So now that the owl effectively has given you a preview of what's inside the cave, there's no harm in just revealing it at this point, I guess. The owl kind of flaps in, and Omu stops his playing for a moment to regard it. And let's see. Um, Omu just kind of ignores and continues about his playing.
Right. Well, so I've seen where Omu is, and I tell everyone he's off to the right. There's a narrow corridor going into a large space. Left, the other right. He's off to the left.
Right.
Does he look like he's ready to parlay?
We don't want to parlay. It looks like he is pretty engaged in what he's doing, so we might be able to sneak up on him.
Perfect.
Is this like a cliff here?
It's only 5 foot change of elevation. That's all.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what that is there. Right. Okay. Yeah. So he's by himself. He's playing his flute, looking at a. So all these depictions of this woman are all the same woman, right?
Right. Omu is hopelessly in love with her.
But he didn't create this, did he?
Oh, he did.
He did?
Yeah, he's a fine artist. This is what he does in his solitude.
Hey, yeah. Well, that's a little weird. And, well, I'm just curious, thinking that if he's in love with the same person that Strahd is, it seems like he wouldn't have lasted this long.
Well, Omu, loves Esme. He doesn't love, what Esme is trying to become. He loves her as she is now. So if it were really up to Omu, he wouldn't see her change at all. But Esme wants to change because she wants to basically be a Tatiana doppelganger for Strahd.
Right. Right. I was confused.
Right. Lots of unrequited love in this adventure.
So,
Maybe.
should we try and sneak in?
Yes.
I'll fly. Be very sneaky in the air.
I like that plan.
So are you gonna play Valmo, Dan?
No, I was gonna let you guys handle this one.
No, Valmo's not here.
Right.
Valmo and Deadhead.
Oh, because you played Chove last week.
I guess I could do poor service to Valmo.
Valmo, aka Eeyore.
I'm gonna be honest. If we're sneaking in there, I'm not gonna be very good for sneaking.
All right. Well, there's a pretty.
I can turn people invisible. Does anyone want to go invisible?
That might help, but I don't think it's gonna stop the sound of smashing metal plates.
I can do pass without a trace.
Huh, that's
What-
a neat ability.
Isn't it?
Oh, that's pretty much all of us, isn't it?
Did I let
Yep.
that slip? I'm sorry.
Quick on the draw, Dan.
What a naughty DM I am.
What a terrible DM. So we're just gonna kill him, right?
Yeah.
Like, that is the end goal.
I think that.
Yeah.
was the
I mean,
plan,
he set the whole village on fire. He's like killed all those elves, or was responsible for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, make me invisible then. Fancy.
All right.
So, how's everyone's hit points?
I feel great.
I'm doing fine. I'm a druid though, so I can
I'm
find other
on
hit
the
points.
lower end,
About
but I
half.
don't remember what my points were 2 weeks ago. So
Yeah, I have to use a 3rd level slot. So I'm going to make myself invisible too.
So, you can make 2 people invisible with that?
Correct.
All right.
Well, okay. So
Make a squishy person invisible.
I've already used all my 2nd level slots to become invisible.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself then. So,
I am an invisible think tank.
okay, yeah.
So, Silas is invisible. Fancy's invisible. Let's go.
Right now, it just sounds like an invisible kitchen set moving through a cave.
No. You'll be taking all the risk.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going first.
Well, I'm not going first. That's a terror. Actually, you know what? I'd love to go first.
You're invisible.
Tally ho. Yeah, I'd like to go first.
Go behind you.
He's gonna wonder where the
Above you.
clanging's coming from.
So my stealth is a +0.
you never know.
So we're just gonna take it where the die lands.
I have a very quick question. Invisibility. It just does that. Let's see. It just makes you invisible. Does it? Does it like silence any noises?
No,
Good
I don't
question.
know. I don't think so.
No.
No.
Nope.
Doesn't.
It says specifically.
I hate to be the one to point it out, but Silas is wearing full plate armor right now.
It's hard to see,
I
but
could
it's
not
easy to
even
hear.
beat that if I rolled a natural 20.
Listen. Shh.
Omu's
Let's just-
feeling pretty
Like, I
perceptive.
love the idea. I really do, because like
Suspension of disbelief. Look at him. He's a monster. Get him in there. He
Wait,
doesn't know he's not invisible.
do I have? I know I can't. It's just a straight roll because the heavy obscurement would cancel out the disadvantage,
Silas,
right?
you
Right.
are invisible.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just a flat 16.
So Omu can hear you coming.
Yeah, no, would not imagine anything else.
All right.
But
Like,
still, not being able to see him is still helpful.
that is
Right.
pretty helpful.
Well, maybe if we all go in together, it'll throw off.
Yeah, but we just
Can
have
I
to like
see down
go.
here?
It
We need an
technically
order.
loops up, around, and
It's
back
loop.
under, but
Okay.
I'm basically
with-
performing the role of Rocket Raccoon right now.
I'm just
So
waiting for the
Val-
rest of the party to catch up because I'm marching in there.
Valmo should go next, really.
I will stop right here.
I'm flying. I'm going right over the edge. Is this a wall? Or did I just go through?
This is
yeah, effectively.
It's a wall, so it's not like open.
Right. It loops around under itself,
Oh, all right.
but you don't
Okay.
have to move your token. I mean, we can just take it
Okay.
as read. All right, so everybody's getting there now. As you draw closer, Omu ceases to play his flute, letting it clatter to the immaculately swept floor. You hear a voice between a hiss and a growl. She laughed at me when I gave her the mirror. I had written a poem. She laughed at me and called me weak and pathetic. She told me to stay far away, but I can't live without her.
Y'all hear this?
Please. Yeah.
I see why she called you pathetic.
Yep. Fucking simp.
I will show her. I will show her that I am strong. I am most worthy. I will kill the interlopers who dare to meddle with the plans of my mistress. He pushes himself to his feet and keeps rising, a foot 2 feet from the floor, floating. And then the candles and statues all around the room are floating. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
I told you.
Hey, a decent initiative score for once.
Yikes. You have to roll above a 10 in this entire game. To my drawing.
All right, so who gets to go first? Everybody rolled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess I should roll for Valmo, right? We'll get Valmo up here. Valmo's initiative. We'll put him in there. Oh, look, he gets to go first. I'm just going to do simple melee attacks with Valmo. I'm not going to do anything crazy because I'm not
That's
exactly
fine.
sure what he has left. All right,
Fancy goes first.
Fancy.
All right. This is an easy one. There? Did that go up there? Mantle of Inspiration.
Right? So that's 3 people you pick get 8 temporary hit points and they get to move.
Yep. Silas, Shove, and Everett.
Oh, Evie, yay. Chantal is hurt. Why don't you give her the point?
He'll be fine.
Be fine.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Do
staying
as I
now.
say.
And I don't want to move,
Kidding.
so
I'll just fly right into melee.
That fly speed is so ridiculous. I keep forgetting you have it.
I can just
I'm
do
like-
that, and it's amazing.
I'm like, does he have that much movement? Like, oh yeah, he can fly.
Okay. At least I'm not Oath of Glory, because then my fly speed within 60 feet per round.
Right.
Yeah, I'll move up.
All right, so that's fancy. Anything else?
I'm done.
All right, Valmo, keep it simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready's an action that if Homu gets anywhere near him, he'll attack. I don't know if he has any ranged weapons. He does have a light crossbow. Why doesn't he take a shot? He missed. All right, Chove.
Okay. He just. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely just get there. 15 feet. Then I have another. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go here, and just because I still have some distance on him, I'm gonna hit him with my longbow. What?
Nice.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Wow.
Holy shit!
The show been drinking.
Somebody
lot,
should play
apparently.
the lottery. All right.
What's the problem?
All right, so let's add all that up. 14, 18, 24, 36, 39, 45.
Well, wait, quick question. Is he... He's not undead or anything. The favorite foe is accidentally turned on, so...
So it's just the first numbers you get.
Yeah, it's just the left side,
29.
not the right. Because if he's not undead or constructs, then that's just favored foe marked.
Oh, okay. So he's not either of those. So just 14 and 15 for 29.
Yes.
All right.
I said take a shot across her bow, not up it.
All right, Chove. Nice shot, Silas.
Okay.
Oh,
so
wait
I'm
a second.
invisible.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I got legendary actions here. Let's see. What can I do?
Ooh, he's legendary actions, doesn't he?
He does.
And I wasn't making that mistake again.
It's not going to do me any good. Shit. All right, he's not going to do anything. I'm sorry. I was weighing it out, and he's not going to do anything yet. He's going to wait for his turn. All right, Silas.
Okay. So the first attack is an advantage because I'm invisible, but that will drop the moment I make the attack. So, go Sun Sword. 22 to hit. For
Yep.
14 radiant.
Okay.
Second attack. 19 to hit.
Yep.
An additional 15 radiant.
Making short work of him. Very nice. Space. Okay. Anything I want to do now? His legendary actions aren't that great, is the problem. All right, yeah, let's do this one. So he's going to use Punishing Dash,
Okay.
and he's going to do it to put himself in a stupid position, but that unarmed strike is against Silas. He hits
Yep.
for 22 points of damage.
Ooh, that fucking hurts.
Right. So he used his legendary action called Punishing Dash. He made an unarmed strike and moved himself into another position, and that is where his turn will end, and then we go to Space Bear.
Okay, I'm going to use my feline agility to double my speed for the turn
Okay.
so that I can get it in there. And then I'll hit him with a couple blasts.
Okay, the first one hit for 9 force damage.
All right.
All right. And at the end of Space Bear's turn, Omu's going to let loose another legendary action called Endless Battery, where he makes an unarmed strike against every creature within 5 feet of him. So here comes another one at Silas. 23 points of damage.
Shit, he really doesn't like me.
And Chove, here comes one at you. Does a 16 hit?
Let me check. I think it's no, it does not.
All right, very good. And then we go to Shantala.
Right.
Did you say he has advantage against people who took an evil gift?
Well-
Yes, he does. Yeah, Chove, did you accept any evil gifts? That's a good point.
I did, but I thought I had Shantala break it because the clairvoyance wasn't what I had expected.
Okay. Did
I know
you,
Shantala.
you did some kind of penance or prayer afterward or something like that?
Yeah, I think Shantala offered. It was like she said she could help me because I know, like, I definitely wasn't like thrilled with what the gift was. So I was like,
Right.
I don't think Chove wants to use this after all.
Got it.
Did you just say that clairvoyance was unexpected?
Well, it was. It was just to detect traps, and like, there's literally a spell that Chove can use. So it just kind of seemed silly.
What,
To
that's
keep
when
the
to
gift.
sell your soul to know where the traps are?
I don't know. Like, Chove was like looking for information on where her clan is. So she's like, that's not the clairvoyance she was looking for.
I love that. Let's keep going.
What about Silas? I'm asking because I did, so I'm trying to stay away.
I was
I don't
also going to say is that if he attacks Silas first, I would like to sentinel him
All right.
because he's not that far from me now. So I'm just gonna.
Okay, 6 points of damage. And that was your reaction for this round.
Yes.
Right. Okay, and then Shantala.
Just this is probably going to be our last big fight. Really?
17 hits for 4 fire damage.
No, that can't be right.
No? Does it say something about Scorching Ray is 3 rays?
Oh, no, I meant to hit Guiding Bolt. I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I can't, there's no way it could be that small of I've done that more than once, but yeah, no,
Look at
that's
that.
what I want. I'm like, how can it third level only be 4? Yes. So 24 radiant damage.
All right, 24. And the next person to attack him has advantage.
Right.
All right, it's his turn. Finally, the slow bum. This is why I had this out here. I want to see who gets caught in his Mind Blast. All right, so Valmo, Fancy, even though he can't see you, he's going to. It says every creature in this area, and you're in the area.
Fancy uses his reaction to cast counterspell.
I don't know why that says 3 piercing. I have absolutely no idea where the 3 comes from, but I'll roll the actual damage, which is 48 plus 4, and it requires an intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what that 3 piercing is. That's weird.
Well, you're not sure that I'm not like behind that rock?
So
You think he has a real like clear line to me?
yeah, no, I think he does.
He doesn't have to see you.
Right. I think he really does. So intelligence saving throws for the 4 of you. I'll do Valmo.
Medical experiments for all of us.
So Valmo made his.
Does that work?
You accepted dark gifts, didn't you, Fancy?
Is that how I got my
Oh, Valmo did too, so he's got to roll at disadvantage because the darkness breeds darkness says characters who accepted dark gifts have disadvantage on saving throws against Omu. So everybody who accepted a dark gift
That's
makes it
Oh,
a
no.
disadvantage.
Alright, do you see this? Because it's not doing anything.
All right, so it looks like we've got 3 failures. Who's our 4th? Space Bear?
Is that me as well?
Yeah, an intelligence saving throw.
You got it.
All right, everybody takes 21 points of damage, and you're all stunned for 1 minute.
That's a long
Oh,
time.
no.
Oh
That's really
no.
good.
It's okay, guys. I'm not stunned.
Yeah, I was about to say, me and Silas are flanking him. We'll knock him out fast.
Stunning, but you're not stunned.
I think my scripts are acting up. I got to restart my sandbox.
Yeah, my computer was going crazy.
But we can make saving throws, but every time we make the saving throw, it's also at disadvantage, right?
If you
repeat
accepted a dark gift.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I think we all did, except
Right.
Chove.
I definitely failed on that intelligence throw, I see.
Yeah, so did I.
Everybody is stunned. Now you can repeat that DC 15 intelligence save at disadvantage when your turn comes up. Let's see if that power recharges. It does not recharge for him. His Mind Blast does not recharge. I'm going to put this template down here because who knows, we might need it again.
Am I still invised or am I knocked out of it?
Does stunned break concentration? Why don't you Google that real quick? Does stunned break concentration? I'm going to rule that that you can still concentrate on it even though you're stunned.
That's ridiculous.
Evie.
You can't hold concentration while you're stunned. I automatically am not.
You think so?
Yeah.
Depends on what.
Does anyone disagree?
I mean, it doesn't say you're incapacitated. It says you're stunned.
Yes, it does. It says
But
you're
a stunned
incapacitated.
creature is incapacitated.
Oh, stunned creature.
Yeah,
Oh, right. It does say that.
Yeah, I think you.
Thank you for standing up for me, though. I like that. You hit the pad.
So Fancy's no longer invisible because he's stunned.
A minute, that's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Evie.
Evie. So she moves there. She's gonna poison spray. Hope that does something.
Constitution save.
I've done absolutely shit today, and she's gonna go
Is
flying.
that no damage on a save? That's a cantrip?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. She's gonna go back to the rock she was hiding behind.
All right. Legendary actions recharge. Fancy. You're stunned. You can't
Apparently,
do
all you
anything.
have to do to play Dungeons and Dragons is just sit here. I'm playing on, man.
So why don't you make an intelligence save at disadvantage?
All right.
Of course, our intelligence are a dump spot, right?
Think we know how this one's gonna end.
Right? Okay, so you are still stunned. Nothing you can do.
Are there
Valmo?
any intelligence? Are there any like intelligent characters in the party?
No,
Who
not
has
really.
who has the highest intelligence?
Oh,
I think Space Bear.
No, 10. I've got a 10.
I'm at 10 also.
How are
I've
we
got a
on
10.
this? And people criticize Silas for being dumb, who also has a 10.
Jove has an 8. Jove is not
Then
smart
you
in
can
a
take the
literary
picture book.
sense.
I'm wise, not smart.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got street smarts, not book smarts.
so
Yeah.
so at the end, Chove, before your turn starts, at the end of Valmo's turn, he's going to use his first legendary action, which is the punishing dash. So he's going to make an unarmed strike, and this one will be against Chove, just because I think you have the softer armor class.
Well, okay, here's the thing. I hit him successfully with Sentinel before,
Right.
and so Sentinel, like, when I successfully hit it, let's see, when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
Right. And that was the rest of the turn we just turned over.
Okay, so it's
Right.
technically a new turn. I see, I see. I wasn't sure if it meant my turn, his turn. I see.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Does it say his turn or your turn?
It just says the end of, like, it says the rest of the turn. That's it.
The
It just says
turn.
the turn. Don't.
Helpful. Okay. Um, so your argument is he can't move.
I mean, yeah. I mean, just because I hit him earlier, but if, yeah,
We did start a new round, but
right. So
I don't know.
He
All
does
right.
have to. Yeah.
I'm gonna
mind.
take it. I'm gonna take this one and do the punishing dash, but I'll make it a random attack to see who it goes against, and it goes against Silas.
Of course it does.
All right. So here comes the unarmed strike. It
Missed.
misses. And then
Wow.
he moves without provoking opportunity up to his speed, which is 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he gets there. Then it's Chove's turn.
okay. Well, that's just rude. Gonna go about there. Gonna get like to here, and I'm gonna shoot him again with the trusty longbow.
Oh, nice.
Just to add a little extra. Oh shit! Like to it, I'm hitting him with the divine.
With the searing.
The searing smite. I called it divine smite. I'm thinking Silas right now. I was searing smite.
Searing smite for 3 more. Okay. And
Well, for 8 more, because it's a level. It's a second level cast.
That was like where that was your where the streets have no name moment. That was it right there. Magical.
okay. At the end of Chove's turn, here comes this. There are 4 targets. Fancy is 1, Shantala is 2, Valmo is 3, Space Bear is 4. Space Bear, you're getting hit with the Psychic Drain. So any creature stunned by Omu's Mind Blast takes. It doesn't even say saving throw. It just says you take it.
Yep.
Oh, but I rolled very poorly. 7 points of damage, and Omu heals for 7 points.
That could have been worse.
It could have been a lot worse, right? All
Only
right.
7 points, Dan.
I know. Not much. But it was
Great.
desperation time.
Bonus action, I cast Divine Favor. I'm then going to, because he can't escape me. That's just not how this works. And I'm going to fly 50 feet towards him like a fucking rocket and make an attack.
Okay. Sorry, I just missed like the last minute. My headset was just like acting up really weird for a sec.
No worries.
Oh, well, we're glad you're back.
I just, yeah.
Does a 21 hit?
You know it does.
I just like asking. Second level. He's not considered a fiend or undead, is he?
He is not.
Okay.
He's just a crazy person.
A
Okay,
humanoid.
so those
Yep.
7 hit points don't matter.
All right. So it might not matter at all here. 29. That's 33, right?
Let me Yeah, 33.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
you
very
took him down.
angry Silas just flies
Yep.
and cuts his head off.
Yep.
Perfect.
But he doesn't go on the belt because he's not cool enough.
So does that mean we're like relieved of being stunned?
Yes, and everybody gets 1,000 XP for Omu.
Heck yeah.
Oh
What is our
wow.
current total?
46,550.
Now you might remember from Omu's monologue that he said he had gave her the mirror.
Yes.
She has all pieces now,
So
doesn't she?
So Esme has all the pieces, and you don't know where she is.
Well, maybe it'll take, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't see that it's necessarily bad for us if she tries to get his attention.
And as long as it doesn't actually harm Irina, we're probably fine.
It feels like it might actually take some pressure off of her if it's successful, right?
Yeah.
Right. I don't think Strahd will go for it though.
No.
I think Strahd will, despite her looking the part and doing everything she can to act the part, there will be differences, and I don't think.
I think he should give Fancy a shot.
What the hell?
He's very persuasive.
Is there anything to investigate in here? Can I try that, or is there nothing around?
Again, there's all this exquisite artwork. Each piece of surviving artwork can be sold for 250 gold. They're very nice.
Really? Who would buy it?
It's kind of gaudy.
So is that what all these things are?
Right, the little nubs.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I probably could sell it to like some really weird collectors, but I don't think there's any really weird collectors in Barovia. Okay, there definitely are actually.
Maybe he accidentally drops one. Sorry.
Oh no.
I count 28. 29?
I mean, come on.
You feel like lugging it all back. It's a question of how much can you carry, I guess.
Don't
I
we
don't
have a
mind
cart?
Do you still have the cart? Did you take it off road into the woods?
Put it in the cart!
All right. So what's next? I guess just to get back to Erasnu and deal with the fallout of this. Is you chased Omu down, but unfortunately it was too late.
What time is it?
Let's see.
Can we head to the inn?
It's
You
late.
stay here?
It's late at
Okay.
night, but still a couple hours until midnight.
So I might be able to do something if we need a lead to find Esme. So he gave her a mirror, and he also gave her like that. I think it was like a box or a locket when we were dealing with that like dead hunter and the werewolf. 2 towns back, if I'm remembering that right. Okay, so this is just a possibility. But I can cast locate object, and as long as I'm describe or name an object familiar to me, I can sense the location. But it's only got like 1,000 feet range. So
What do you want to do?
So we don't want to do that from here, certainly. But
yeah, but it's just a thought of like I could
Let's try it.
you know, something I could possibly do.
Yeah, like if we think we might have gotten close, start looking at that.
Yeah. It's just Barovia is so big. If we can narrow down where it possibly could have gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, you know what? It said. I see here that it gave an exact figure. There are 12 pieces of surviving artwork.
oh,
11. I just dropped one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no thanks.
well,
Don't
should
want
we head back to Erasdu then?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say.
Let's roll.
Closest.
All right, back to Erasnu.
I think I just don't like the name Erasnu.
It's kind of like it's starting to get like grate on me. Because so many bad things have happened specifically in Erasmus. Nothing ever happens like bad. Like nothing bad ever happens in the village of Barovia.
Or
Well,
Valaki.
except for that.
Except the
no.
priest killing, locals to feed to his vampire son, and
Okay, nothing like major bad happens
Details.
in the village of Barovia. It's just a bit of It's just a bit of first-degree murder.
Whereas Erasmus is pretty much a disaster area.
Yeah.
This is some light premeditated murder.
Exactly.
just a couple of random encounter checks. Ooh, and it's late at night, and it looks like you tripped one. Let's see.
It's better to be
14, nighttime encounter. Okay, let me find this.
Fancy rolled a 31 to say these aren't the droids you're looking for.
The night.
They're gonna get that reference.
The night goes black and still. Clouds obscure the moon, leaving only a thin blue halo to outline its shape behind them, and mist covers the land. That is when a faint rumbling arises from the road behind.
Is this what I think it is?
Oh.
Adam doesn't know. Don't tell him.
The rumble turns to thunder as if an entire cavalry unit is approaching at a frantic pace.
Oh my god!
Yet it is the sound of only one rider. Appearing, then disappearing as it surges and pulses through the mist, comes a single steed. It is a great black horse with eyes that are wild and white. The large ebony nostrils are flared. The teeth are bared in a grin. The lips pulled back by the sawing and jerking of the reins. The rider is a large man dressed in silver and black. His dark high-collared cloak floats behind him. His ebony-colored boots are gleaming. His spurs and stirrups are made of shining silver. The left arm holds the reins, drawn high and taut. His right arm, raised overhead, carries a huge, shining sickle. The rider has no head.
Dun, dun, dun.
What
Noth-
did you do, Adam?
Nothing can diminish the horseman's speed. As quickly as he came, he is gone, disappearing into the gloom.
I don't think any of these belong to it.
It has no head.
Fancy giving Silas a sideways glance?
Well, I mean, you could try like screwing one on, see if it works. If we knock him off the horse, he becomes a headless, horseless man.
Horseless head man.
Horseless.
All right, let's
I
roll
love this
for
group. I
initiative.
really do.
Oh, we're actually gonna fight this thing?
Yep.
Hell yeah!
Remind me to put the "We Have No Heads" song in well, it's the Dennis Leary thing.
Can't wait to.
Anyway, keep going.
Evie is flashing back at the moment. Alright, it's actually
Okay.
Bob who's flashing back.
This is terrifying.
I was about to say, you're just like. In another life, Evie is just getting war flashbacks.
Exactly.
I just. I'm gonna try and cut its head off, even if there isn't one there.
Our pets' heads are falling off now.
Can I try like slam dunk a head onto it?
Have you even seen Infinity War?
No. I actually haven't. I've been meaning to
Can't
get
do
around
that.
to it. I've been meaning to get around to it, and I actually could watch it because I have Disney Plus, but like it's just like I can do it later. And that's been going on for like the past 2 years.
That makes sense.
I literally cannot bring myself to actually watch Infinity War. Not because I don't like the MCU.
No, it's just like I'd rather be the superhero than watch him.
Exactly. Even if the superhero is a tall guy who collects heads. He's not really super or a hero. Kind
Just
of an
want to
asshole.
say, Silas is the morally gray, character. Hero,
Not
villain, who knows?
Hey, look, I'm not being accused of being evil. That's a step forward. Progress.
As Einstein said, everything's relative.
Watch out, my blood might no longer count for the ritual at this pace. Hey, Dan,
Yes.
what do I need to do to get my own domain of dread?
You're on the path, so I mean, I would just say keep doing more of what you're doing. That's all.
Hell yeah. Can I, like, usurp Strahd?
That is one of the mission objectives. Strahd
I'm
would be
taking Barovia.
looking for somebody to take his place so he can retire. All right, who else? Who
I
else
will
needs
be your
initiative?
ma.
Hell yeah.
I got to roll for Valmo, right? Okay.
You can be my major domo.
Rejoice!
I hope we don't cut off Valmo's head when he's not even here.
No.
So Adam, the part of the conversation you missed at the beginning was I played part of the Strahd thing with Dan, and I had a paladin, same as Lance. Lance got up to 20.
Examples need to be made.
But a headless horseman just about did him in. Took his head off.
Rip.
All right, there's
If
six.
it weren't for somebody else flying and getting my head, save it, I would have been gone.
All right, Joe, what do you got?
Where is it? Oh, it's down there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not knowing what this thing is, Chove is just gonna keep her distance for now. It's undead, which is great because I can use favorite foe on this thing.
Wait, it's undead?
I
So-
mean, it's headless. I would.
So here's something that's interesting, Joe. Let me actually draw the boundaries of the road here.
Ow.
I still remember the road map you used. That's how flashing back I am at the moment.
We'll say the road is yay wide.
Oh, I
Um,
see.
Now he's got a trait called the winding road, and it states that any road that the any road in the domain of the horseman can turn to follow its victims, branching if need be, using their footprints to guide it. Any footfall or handfall leaves a print on this road that the road can track. So basically, any attempts to get off the road are futile because the road just expands underneath you.
Oh man.
So you're always
see.
on the road. If you move, the road moves with you. If you try to fly up, the road rises up to meet you.
You. Sorry about that. Just headset again. Didn't mean to leave the road. I will.
Wait a minute. So if the road rises, does like everybody just see like a mountain suddenly form?
Right.
So can I just build a wall that he can't get across by just flying straight up?
I was just going to do the same thing.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So yeah. So I didn't mean to leave the road. I was just trying to
Gotcha.
get further down. Yeah. I just kind of was like, I guess this is the terrain ?
Does he have pumpkin-based ranged attacks?
He's spitting.
All right. I'm just gonna hit it with my longbow, and I'm gonna add favorite foe because I'm assuming it's undead.
It is
you know, a
undead.
headless rider.
Undead. It is undead. All right. So the 23
it right
hits
there?
for 7 piercing. That's magical piercing, so it takes all of it. And the favored foe is 2 more, so that's 9 points of damage altogether. All right, Chove, and then we go to Space Bear.
All right. Still lack of rest, so just throwing a couple of these at it.
2 hits for 22 damage. Nice.
All right. Cool.
Boom, boom. You blast this guy as he's thundering down the road towards you. Fancy.
Okay, I am going to go right here. And I'm going to cast found it. All right, I'm casting this. In the area of that guy. That's the horse right there, right?
Right,
Headless horseman.
right.
So I'm just going to direct it towards him. And I'm going to cast Mantle of Inspiration on Valmo, Everett, and Silas.
Sick.
You already have the I already saw the 8.
What?
That's the 8 temporary hit points, and then we move.
Yeah, you can still move if you have the 8. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay, so you're concentrating on this gust of wind effect. And the way I'm reading
Correct.
that right is that the Shadow Nightmare just made failed his strength saving throw, so he's pushed 15 feet back.
Correct.
Again, this is on his turn now. Each creature that starts his turn. Okay, so we'll come back to that. And then it's going to have to use double movement from then on in. Okay. All right. Silas.
Hey, what's the CR rating of the Headless Horseman?
Oh no, 16.
16? Okay, well, I'm gonna target his horse. And the horse is gonna have to make a save against Control Undead.
All right. Wisdom, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus.
You knew what I was gonna do. Boring. Okay.
Is that your action?
That is my action. I will use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
All right.
And I'll use my object interaction to stick the middle finger up the horse.
All right, Evie.
I will ice knife him, and if it explodes, I assume the horse gets hit.
Right. Okay, so the 18 for the ice knife misses. Then he makes a dexterity save. 14. And let's give the horse 120. So they both made their dexterity saves, so they take half of the cold damage.
Yep. That's
Okay,
nothing.
both of them are resistant to cold, so they each end up taking 2 points each.
Oh.
That hurt. And I'm going to keep going this way. I'm going to go past him. That sucked. I'm sorry, guys. It's not working well today.
That's fine.
All right, Shantala.
Yeah. Drop a fireball on them.
Get too close? Should I move further?
No,
Oh,
it's a 20-foot.
And that's for the rider, right?
Well,
Dexterity save.
that'll hit both of them.
Oh, fireball. Yeah, it will. All right. Dexterity for the rider. Failed. For the mount. Failed.
Made it.
So they. Oh, made
No,
it.
he
Excuse me. You're right.
Made it.
I looked at the 9 again. All right. So that is 23 for the rider. He's resistant to fire, so 23 becomes 11. And the horse takes all 20, or takes half of 23, 11, and is resistant to fire. To that becomes 5.
They're also resistant to fire?
Yes.
Okay, well, they're not resistant to
That is a
radiant.
nightmare.
I'm sure. But I'm radiant next. Yep. I'm done. Well, actually, I'm going to move back a little bit. Or as much as possible, actually.
Okay, so the Shadow Nightmare moves up on you, Silas, and is trying to attack you. Actually, it did a trampling charge because it moved 20 feet straight toward you. So let's attack with those hooves. Doesn't hit.
Miss.
Right. All right. And then we go to Valmo.
Do I have to make that save?
No, because I think he missed.
Yes, he did. Okay.
Right.
Oh, he deals necrotic damage? That's a good thing I'm resistant.
Right. All right, Valmo. What's Valmo got? I'm playing Valmo so lame. Firebolt, that's a cantrip, right?
Yep.
All right, he missed.
Rip.
All right, now the horseman.
Thanks for noticing him.
All right, the horseman makes 3 sickle attacks. Here they come, Silas.
Oh my god, you did it again!
Hey, that just hits.
Oh my god, Dan, I'm flashing back. I'm not even kidding.
All right.
I'm sorry, Silas. Read the text.
God damn.
So the horseman.
I can't believe you did it again.
So the horseman spends the rest of his turn dismounting and gathering up Silas's head, and is going to ride away with it. He has collected his head.
No,
That
you
is.
gotta get the head.
Wait.
So now you all have to stop him from leaving with Silas's head so that you can resurrect him.
Oh,
Oh my god! No, this is
Joe.
not happening.
are
He
you
has ceased
Dan, I'm
to be.
This is like so ironic.
He's got a 10% chance of cutting your head off every time he attacks you. And the
Yep.
first attack I make.
That's exactly what you did to me. First. Oh God, need a drink.
Yep.
That's Evie. You can't drink; it'll go down the hole.
Oh god! Oh my god! But like, oh no, this okay. Yeah, I'm super freaked right now. Just gonna. Oh, I assume 13 doesn't hit.
13? No, 13 doesn't hit.
Fuck.
We gotta get the head away from him.
Oh shit. Yeah, let me see. I just like moved like 10 feet, so you know what? I don't know if I want to get close to it because it just took off Silas's head and I don't want to lose mine, but also like I don't know how to stop it from leaving.
Kill him.
I'm trying. I can't hit it.
Don't you have 2 attacks?
I did just did an 11 and a 13.
Oh, I was thinking advantage, but you didn't have advantage. All right, so neither hit. Okay, bummer.
Wait a minute, Dan.
Yes.
Bummer.
I was flying.
You were in range.
Okay.
I mean, he was on his mount. You know, it was a 1 in 20 shot. I mean, it was amazing. But Space Bear.
Fucking believable. Again, that's Evie. Okay.
Do what I can.
Okay, so the horseman's armor class is 19. The second blast hits for 7.
Well, it's something.
All right, Fancy, what do you got?
Show me what you've got.
Just fucking slow the guy.
I have a better plan than that. Hold on. Oh, yeah. All right. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm casting this. All right, man. That horse is asleep.
That horse has 97 hit points.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, you
Is that
really bumped everything you could into that sleep, but it's not enough to put him to sleep.
Bummer.
It's a good thought, right?
Chantella,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh, is it? Well, it's not my turn though.
No.
No, but apparently this guy's not playing by regulations.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty horrified.
All right, Evie.
All right, I'm just reading this. I am going to cast with my new ring. I'm going to cast Fear. Please leave this way. It says that each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed saving throw or drop whatever it's holding. Become frightened.
Okay, I really love your thinking.
He can't be made afraid. He
But-
can't see me or something. What?
No, but both the horse and the rider are immune to the condition frightened.
Damn it!
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Then we are going to cast Erupting Earth instead.
Okay.
Display that one. I do that.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's nice.
Dex save for the horseman. He made it.
Damn you.
Dex save for the steed.
Erupting Earth.
He made it.
Damn it.
So they both take
So you get half.
15, right?
Yep.
All right.
The ground is difficult terrain. You are not getting away. I'm flying. 5, 10, 15. Oops.
All right, Shantala.
Oh, yeah. So I've used up all my high-level spell slots. So this is going to be a long, gruesome. So, I think. Yeah, I'll go for the rider.
Go for the horse.
Go for the horse, because that hits the horse.
All right, I'll go for the horse.
It's easier to hit the horse. Okay, so 13 radiant damage. He's vulnerable to radiant. So he takes 26 points of damage.
Oh, excellent.
Kill the fucking horse.
And that's what you guys are
How
about,
is he
isn't
talking?
Well, it won't, that won't necessarily get him to drop your head.
No, but then he lacks a horse.
All right,
Of course.
The horseman has collected his head, climbed back up on his horse, and is riding away.
Oh shit, George is not on the initiative.
Oh, we got to get George on the initiative. Do we have George dropped? Yeah, we do.
14.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So it should be 14.
Did we set up any tripwires?
No, we didn't know that this was going to happen.
Take full responsibility.
Okay.
I feel awful.
Valmo isn't going to let this injustice stand, and he's going right in the path of the horse, and he's going to try to take down the horse. What's he got that does radiant damage? Come on, Valmo's a cleric, right? He's got to do radiant stuff.
Show me what you've got.
What's he got left for spells? I don't think he has any. Word of Radiance is a cantrip. You suck.
This guy sucks.
All right, horse
He
takes
usually uses his
takes 2
warhammer.
points of damage. All right, the horseman is going to attack Valmo. Oh, this isn't even funny anymore.
Well, it's not a natural 20. It's not a natural roll.
Right, it's not.
You're right. You're right. You're right. He didn't. Right. Valmo's armor class is up there. Rail's armor class is 19. So that hits him. It's going to do damage, but it's not going to cut his head off. That is.
Oh my god!
No, what?
Are you kidding me?
All right, Chove.
Okay.
Well, now he can't attack anymore because his hands are full.
He's got to drop the sickle to carry 2 hits.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, sickle. Hold on. Can he even use a sickle in one hand?
I think it's a one-handed weapon.
Yeah, that's what.
I thought it
Okay.
was a
Very, very important question.
Yes.
I have ensnaring strike. Should I even try?
You
He
have
has to
advantage
make
on the horse.
Shit. Yeah, it would be a strength saving throw. I can just try really fast as the bonus action with my bow attacks. Okay. So because I'm desperate, I'm going to play one of my cards, which says to add a D10. So I would like to add that to the 13.
Okay. And are you attacking the steed or the rider?
The steed.
Okay, so there's 2 hits. The horse is armor class 13 anyway, so you didn't need to play your card. You could have
Okay.
actually kept that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit it with an ensnaring snake. Ensnaring strike. At like level 2, just because.
Love it.
So take 9 piercing.
All right.
And it has to be a 14 for strength to not be snared.
You did it.
Shit.
Right.
Wait. No, that's not a skill check. Shit.
All right, Space Bear, what do you got?
I'm gonna go for the horse.
All right.
Boom, boom.
23. Nice.
Not enough.
Almost, though. Fancy, what do you got?
The Fancy tells these, dirty dogs.
What?
He casts slow and says, "Show me what you've got."
All right, dexterity. No, it's a wisdom saving throw. Horse fails. Rider fails, so they're both slow.
Nice.
Egg
And
salad.
I'm going to. Does Chantal have a bardic inspiration yet?
No, I don't.
All right, you have bardic inspiration. I'm done.
Very quick question. Did Valma take the reincarnate spell?
The gift, you mean?
Yeah, the gift.
He might have been the one.
Oh, I did. I took resurrection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many times do you get
Remember,
to use that?
remember, Chove, I think just once.
So we did cut Valmo's head off when he wasn't here. I can't believe it. Let that be a lesson to all of you about missing the game.
Wait, so Everett has the ability to cast Resurrection?
Yes.
We have a scroll of Revivify.
But you have to have all your body parts, all your
Well,
essential
We have to put your head
Resurrection
back on.
grows back body parts.
Right.
Technical
Resurrection, you
resurrection.
can do it without a head.
Oh.
But a revivify, you would have to get all the parts together.
Yeah.
Remember, Chove, you were getting mad. You were getting upset because I was going to do it. You didn't know what it was going to do to me, and I was going to resurrect Monk if I got the ability.
Right.
So I can do it.
No.
I'm going to.
Fancy stuff.
Turns. Okay.
We have a scroll of Revivify.
All right, what you got, Evie?
Oh, I am. What's it take for me to try and yank the head away from the horseman? I'm going to
He's-
fly past him and try and take it.
Let's make it a contested strength check. Make it that simple. He got a
Okay,
9,
strength.
so he doesn't see it coming. So you've got the upper hand here.
So athletics or what do I think?
Athletics, or just a straight strength check. Either or.
I would rather do athletics.
Okay. Look at that.
Oh man.
So
I'm
you
flying by,
snatched
taking the
Silas's head out. Now you don't
I'm
have
gonna go
that
back.
much movement. You only got 50 feet.
I'm right, but it's only 30 to the horse, and I'm flying.
Don't drop it.
It's 45.
Flying. Yeah, so I'm gonna do 45, grab it, and then fly 5 feet back.
All right.
Flying.
And he doesn't get opportunity attacks because he can't use reactions.
Because he's slowed, right?
Exactly.
All right.
Oh, that's
good
right, I
job,
forgot.
Evie.
I mean,
George.
George
I
is
got
just,
his head. I've got his head.
George is just pissed. Because Silas dead. That's not good for him.
Nope.
But he can't get into. Well, what he's gonna do? He's gonna end his turn here. If it gets within 5 feet, he will attack the horse.
All right. Shantala.
Oh. I guess I'll go for the horse again. Oh, I'm gonna.
It cannot take reactions.
That doesn't really affect me.
I just wanted to sound smart.
You do.
Ooh, miss on the guiding bolt. You don't have any cards, do you? No.
I've got a red card. Oh, but wait. I have inspiration.
There you go.
That's right.
So,
I just won't roll a 1.
well, I have bardic inspiration and I have regular inspiration.
Why don't you use the
So-
bardic? See if that. You just got to get above a 13.
It's literally the most inspired you'll ever be.
There, look at that.
Hey.
Turns it into a hit, and 10 points of damage causes the horse to disperse in a black mist that fans out and just dissipates. So just the rider now.
And he falls to the ground.
It's bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Would the rider be knocked
Gotta
prone
play by the
on
rules.
Horse? Dan,
What's that?
would the rider be knocked prone because his horse turned into mist?
Yeah, sure. Why not? And he has to spend half his movement standing up, so he's only got 10 feet of movement left. And he marches toward Evie.
Oh no.
And he only gets one attack.
And you missed.
Joe! Oh, doesn't he get to save against the slow at the end of his turn? He still failed it.
Fantastic. Hold on. What is my laptop doing right now?
Not working.
Not now. Almost life depends on it.
Anything yet?
We just gotta get you a new laptop at this point.
It's old. I got it at the beginning of college. It's like 6 years old at this point.
Rip.
I think it makes you plucky.
Oh fuck. What the hell does that even
random.
mean? Can someone translate that for me, please?
Just
Joe talk.
I think
Okay.
it's like, isn't it like a British slang? It means like overly excited or.
It's a pretty innocuous word.
It just
Okay.
means like cheerfully perseverant. I think that's how I think of it.
Okay, so fix the headset. Sorry about that. This is like a 6-year-old laptop. It's kind of on its last legs. And I'm too lazy to sit at my desktop. But, okay, so still just gonna keep my distance because I want to be nowhere near that thing. If it's lobbing off heads.
Okay, 2 hits for 16.
Alright, and then gonna add on the favored foe.
For 20 points of damage. Okay. And the horseman has one legendary action that he has, and that is summon Shadow Steed.
Oh no!
Calls up another horse.
Yep.
Oh,
Tell me
But
someone
it's-
has to spell magic or counter spell, please.
It's not going to arrive until the next round, until round 5. So
oh. So we just have to take him down.
right. Then we go to Space Bear.
All right, I'm gonna hit him.
2 hits,
Yeah, you
23
are.
points of damage.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
All right, Fancy. You're maintaining concentration on that slow spell.
I know. I can't really do much else besides.
Vicious mockery.
And what's the range?
Looks about 50 feet. 35, actually.
I can cast it 60 feet away.
All right. Vicious Mockery. Here it comes. Spell save is Wisdom. He's actually +5, so that's 16. He still fails. He takes 3 psychic damage, but he's resistant to psychic damage, so he only takes 1.
Does he still take the effect?
I suppose he does. Disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
And Shantala and Space Lord holds Fancy back because he was about to get in there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Evie.
So I have Silas's head, right?
You do.
Can I try and take Elmo's head too?
Yeah, it's right over here. You just have to run up and grab it.
I will go grab it. Is that a free action?
Right?
And I'm going to disengage and fly 40 feet up in the air.
Disengage as a bonus.
That's my action.
Oh, as
you don't-
your action. Got it. And then you're
You
going to
can't
fly
take
up in the
reactions.
air with the heads. I see. All right, good move. So how you go 50 feet straight up?
I had to go 10 to get to the head, so 40 feet.
40 feet up. Okay. The road does its best to meet you, but I don't know that it can go straight up quite that fast.
Okay.
Let me find the...
So-
Didn't it say it has like a 50% chance of doing it? Like you have to do a percentage roll?
yeah, something like that.
I just got access to the fucking Sims 4 terrain tool.
I really like this music.
Yeah, I thought it was good for the...
Wait, there's
For the
music
horseman.
playing?
Yeah.
I literally can't hear it.
I turned my volume way down. That should...
I always turn it off.
I've got it like set to max and I can't hear it.
All right,
Yeah, try
so
refreshing.
Everett's got
Strahd.
both heads, and he goes straight up out of reach of the horseman. George.
Okay. Hold on, my game is broken. 1 second. There we go, and we're back, I think. Okay.
And we're back.
George, angry, sad, every other emotion a dog can feel.
Hungry.
Hungry.
Lonely, bereft.
Yep. Mostly hungry. I was gonna take a bite at the headless horseman. Well, the headless, horseless man. 26, which is a natural 20, so that's an additional d6. Does he
That
cut
is
off his
the-
head too?
This is the
Minus
5th time
7.
you've rolled 26 with him. That's incredible.
So he has to make a DC 11 strength save or be knocked prone. Okay, that makes it
All right.
10.
All right, Shantala.
Is he gonna move out of his radius?
Back of a...
Right.
No, he's slowed.
Oh, that's right.
You're welcome.
Radiance
that's awesome.
of the Dawn. Ooh, 19. That hits.
No, 19
Ooh.
is the damage. It's the Constitution save.
Oh, it's a con save. Okay, for him. He's +9
Yeah.
to Constitution, and he rolled a 2.
About time we
Failed.
crits.
So that's 19 damage, and he's vulnerable to radiant. Is he vulnerable to radiant? No, the
Yeah.
horse. The horse is, but he's not.
Oh, just the horse. Okay.
Right. Maybe I got it mixed up earlier, but looking at it now, he's not. So okay, so 19 points of damage. Okay, Valmo is headless, and the horseman. Oh, he wants those heads. And Evie's got them. But Evie's up there. So he stalks at the closest being to him, Chove.
Oh no.
I only carry 2. Damn you, damn.
You got this, Joe.
Not a crit, though. He rolled a 17, so not a crit. Just 11 points of damage.
Rub some dirt on it.
And he's slowed, so that's the only attack he gets. Okay, the horse is coming in this round. Chove.
Alright, time to finish this then.
2 hits for 10 damage.
Okay, and I'm adding another Searing Smite onto that. Just gonna be level 1. They just roll that really fast. Sorry, it's like...
Really messing those constitution saves. It's like me.
Hey, he's +9 to Constitution. It's like,
Yeah, you know how it feels?
So
man? I gotta
he's
flip
on
that.
fire now, and favorite foe. Why not?
no, he's resistant to fire damage, so he only takes 2 from that. So it's 18 altogether. All right, Space Bear.
Take another couple shots.
Oh,
at it.
Finish him.
Horseman should have made another Wisdom save at the end of his turn for that slow. So he's not slowed anymore, thank you. Space Bear.
All right, let's get him. Ah, crap.
Yeah, don't get through his armor, unfortunately. Fancy.
Nope.
Did you add in the -2?
No, because he shook off the slow effect. He just made a saving throw.
Oh, man.
Means you can do something else now.
Wow, he wants to get a medieval. Okay, hold on.
What's Fancy got?
I'll cast confusion on him. It'll screw him up.
All right, that's a Wisdom save, right?
Yeah, 17.
All right, he failed, so
Oh.
he's confused.
Does anyone not have bardic inspiration?
I do not. Space Bear.
All right, I'm giving it to Space Bear,
All right.
and I'm done.
All right, Silas is headless. The Shadow Nightmare comes riding onto the scene.
Just in time for the horse sound.
Right? I know, it's perfectly timed.
I finally hear the music now.
3, 4, 5.
In case you need to read it.
7, 8, 40, 5, 50, 60. He's a fast horse, and he charges all this way. He makes closes the distance and coming up to pick up his rider.
Who is confused?
Evie.
I am going to cast Moonbeam right on top of his rider. Oh, that's it? Really?
Oh.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
It's the crutch of not having modifiers for your dice rolls.
Well, I mean, that's still a 2d10, right? You would expect it to be at least
10.
10, yes.
Well, the average would be like 7.
So he doesn't take that until it's his turn, though, right?
Correct. And if the horse enters, it takes it too.
Right.
I'm
Alright.
getting out of Dodge.
So you are concentrating on that moonbeam.
I think that's about 50, isn't it? I'm going to try and not run him.
Alright. So you're still 40 feet up, but now 50 feet away.
Yep.
Alright, George.
Okay. So if I move into this square right here, would I be in the moonbeam?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's only 3 points of damage, so he'll move in there.
Ow!
He'll make
Fair
his
enough,
con
though. Fair
save.
enough.
Constitution, it's not that great, so he takes 3 points of damage. That's okay. 2 attacks. 9 piercing.
And a miss.
Okay.
9 piercing and a saving throw, right?
Yep. Go. Prone. Fuck.
Just made it. Alright. Shantala.
Oh, okay. Erg. Oh, he's resistant to. Oh, that's not going to work. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. 18 radiant doubled to 36. No, he's not he's not vulnerable. I keep doing that. The horse is vulnerable. He's not. Minus 18. Okay. Alright, and the next attack against him has advantage. Valmo is out. The horseman is confused. He's got to roll a d10. Joe, help me out. What happens on a 10? The creature can act and move normally. And he's not slowed anymore.
He wasn't slow anyway, right?
He starts his turn in the moonbeam.
So he does start his turn in the moonbeam, so that's a con save.
Oh. Pick a card.
That he failed. And how much damage was that? 3 radiant damage?
Whole 3, yeah. I know.
Alright, 3 radiant damage. And now he gets to make his 3 attacks against Chove. Oh,
Oh, no!
No.
No! Wait, doesn't he make a save at the end of his turn?
No, the
Nothing to save.
confusion was he rolls a d10 at the start of his turn. He just got the one thing
I see.
which he could
I
act
see.
normally. Yeah. He gets to still save against the confusion.
I can
Okay.
only carry 2 heads.
Alright, Chove, here
Let me
comes
juggle quickly.
3 attacks. Watch out for the crits.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Isn't he confused?
No. Yes, the 17 does it, but
Alright,
I'll
so
take that. I'll take it.
7 points of damage.
Oh, I'm running low.
And we'll say he moves out of the moonbeam. George, get an
That
opportunity attack.
Yeah, if it hits, he can't move. Hold on. I need to load up George's character sheet. There we go. Character sheet, go. George at advantage, bite.
Snot.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I can also Sentinel because he's just moving past me, so... Could be wrong. Am I reading this wrong?
No, he's not leaving your opportunity.
Oh.
He's
He
not leaving
never,
your
No,
range
he
yet.
never
never
mind.
provoked, right? He never provoked.
He didn't.
All right, so
Is that guy not confused?
he
Did-
He just rolled the 10.
right. So here comes his wisdom save against the confusion,
Ah, okay.
and he just shuffled off the confusion. All right, Chove.
I really hate that guy.
Alright, Joe, that was fun.
What do you got, Chove?
On, be the hero.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I got? Job is pissed. So she's gonna give it all. Like,
Miss.
13 hit him?
Miss.
Okay.
Oh wait, but you had. Oh no, that's not flanking with the horse. Sorry.
Well,
Could be Dan.
2 misses. 2 misses. Okay.
I was about to say, I know I had that card before, and you said I didn't need to use it on the horse.
Okay, what was it? A D8?
It was a D. I could add a 1d10.
Okay,
to
go ahead and do
a
it now.
roll.
Sure, I'll give you that mulligan. And let's even
Nice.
add it to the 13, so it does more damage.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
So I hit him with that. He's gonna get the favored foe and one last searing smite. Well, another searing smite, I should say.
That's not a magical sword, is it?
It is. It's a +1.
Oh, it is a +1?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I got it from the
wizard.
Mad Mages.
Awesome.
Yeah, the
okay.
wizard's place. So let me just roll that searing smite. I know he's immune, but I just need the damage.
Constitution save, right? So he failed, so 3 fire damage, he's resistant to fire, so he takes 1. Favorite
Okay,
foe, 4 more. Alright, Space Bear.
All right, let's throw a couple more blasts at him. 1.
For 12. Which is exactly how many hit points he had left.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, he's so lucky he didn't live one more turn.
The second the horseman goes down, the steed disperses into smoke. Just
Oh,
in
damn.
full gallop, just like at the end of Infinity War, just completely disappeared.
We get
in
dusted.
Full stride, right. So congratulations, you have beat the Headless Horseman.
Oh, it was a long time coming.
But now we have
Nice.
2 headless compatriots.
Okay.
Yes, that is a problem.
Well, we
But
have a
let's
scroll
discuss
of
the
Revivify.
important things. Let's discuss XP first before we get into it.
Priorities.
So that is 16,000 XP divided amongst the 6 of you. We're going to call that 2,700 each.
Wow.
Ding.
Oh! Yes, level 9.
Ding. Oh, she'll get there too. Don't worry.
I have a terrible idea.
I
Don't
put one of
level
your other
that.
heads on you instead.
No. No. Hear me out here for a moment. Just for a very quick moment. You have the spell Resurrection, which does not require a head, but you also have my head. Use the Resurrection on me. Allow me to grow a new head and add my own head to the belt.
No!
That's horrifying. No.
Oh!
that's weird, and I love it.
Evil Evie is.
I will not be
Don't-
suppressing any views.
Don't actually do that. Just give me back my original head. It's one of a kind.
Oh.
Limited
No
edition.
one would think of that, right? We would not think of that with you unconscious.
Oh,
No.
No. Well, they Space
Wait,
Bear
somebody-
ones.
somebody better tell Evie because she's flying forward, and somebody's better tell her to stop.
Evie,
Take
bring
off
the
the
heads.
2 heads.
Bring the heads back, Evie.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Like just even midair just makes a brake noise.
Yes.
Like a Looney Tune.
Exactly.
Yes. So what are we gonna do about our fallen comrades? We can't let Valmo be headless. We can't say, "Hey, sorry we missed you last week. We killed your character."
He's already lost one character too.
I know.
We can't do it again.
Yeah.
We can't. We gotta. How are we bringing them back?
That's brutal.
But it almost seems like it would be kind of easier to do it to him than anyone else. He's already done it.
Oh, so
Experienced.
how many times can you use that, Evie,
Revo-
that resurrection?
Resurrection. Once.
Once.
Who do we
We
like
have
better?
Have a scroll of Revivify.
But you're not both dead. You're just beheaded. Can we put the heads back on?
I think beheaded is dead.
They are dead. Yes.
Yeah,
bled
they-
out.
I full on
So-
died. No death saves. Just flat dead. I mean, just, as horrible as this sounds, what is the time frame for Revivify?
5 minutes.
So it has to be 5 minutes within the death,
Yes.
or I mean.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to. We only have the one scroll.
Who's got it? Does Valmo have it?
Valmo has resurrection. So doesn't Chantella.
I think Valmo does have.
I don't have it.
I think Valmo took it too. No,
What do you?
I was the only one that took the gift.
Let me look at Valmo's inventory and see what I can figure out.
It's in the party loop.
It's in the
So
party.
is she
Yeah,
only
party
mostly
treasury.
dead, or is she totally dead?
One spell scrolls, mass cure wounds, and revivify.
Okay, but somebody's got to be able to cast it. I can. Can I do it? I think I
You got clerics and druids.
Yeah, we've got a cleric.
Druid.
Paladin
I-
can use it too.
Yeah, I can use the scroll. I can use the scroll, but I can't like just cast it
Right.
because I don't have a spell slot and I don't have it prepared for today.
Oh
But I
my
can use-
god, what slot do we need?
We don't. If we have the scroll, we don't need a spell slot, right?
Right.
No.
Yeah. So I can definitely do that on one of them, and Evie, you can do your thing on the other one,
Okay.
right?
Sounds like a plan.
So I think, considering what happened with Monk, Evie would most likely do Valmo.
Well, I think I would
So-
most likely do Valmo too.
Oh,
I mean, let's be
Mark
honest.
was
We'd
a
all
fraud.
prefer Valmo
But he-
first, but I mean,
but Evie's gotten kind of attached to Silas. You don't know that yet, by the way, Silas. She's kind of grown attached to you. All right, I will do Silas.
Tell.
Wink.
And
But
suddenly
then-
the head in my hand winks. It's like,
It does not wink.
But in any case, we have both heads. So it doesn't
Wait,
really
wait.
matter which.
I just realized something.
you
So,
know what?
Silas's hair, because
It
you got
got
your head
fucking-
chopped off, is fucking chopped. The locks are gone. The locks
Hold
are
on,
gone.
hold on.
I suppose
Dan?
you could have cut through the neck without cutting the hair.
We're not cutting the hair, okay?
Oh no!
We
Please,
I
can
mean-
do it from the back.
Trim
Do it
before
from
we
the
wake
back.
him up.
The headless horseman used to be a stylist. He appreciates that.
Exactly. Just put the head back on me, Evie.
No, I want to
BRB.
cut your hair off. I really do.
If
Right.
you do that, I will.
What?
Please stop deliberating. There's like 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll put the head back on, and I'll cast my resurrection. I had other plans for it, by the way. He just completely killed my whole story.
I don't want to know what your plans were.
I got to come up with something. That's all right. All right. You now are no longer headless, and you are alive.
I don't have a horse. So I'm just the horseless headman.
So,
You're like Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive.
so Valmo has one hit points. Does Silas get one also?
What spell is?
Resurrection.
All right, folks. So that was all I had for you this week.
That was all.
Yep, little homebrew character I made on one of my favorite fictional bad guys.
You're never
Research
going to
and
forget
development.
that, are you?
Now, I get crits with the horseman. Whenever I use them, I get those crits. So
It's a blast.
Okay, do I break my damage rolls or do I take another level in Paladin?
oh, that's right. You guys all went to level 9, right?
Yep.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and just completely ruin any undead's chance of surviving a melee attack. With just a single level in Warlock.
You have levels in the different races?
Hexblade. Yep.
All right.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
as you're getting back into Erasnu, you can see some businesses, such as the Seven Tables and the Eyes of Midnight, may forever be unavailable because of all the destruction that's happened in town. This may limit the village as a base of operations until they can get things back on track. It was revealed, of course, by Omu that he had given the mirror to Esme prior to your encounter. So you know Esme has everything she needs to begin her dark ritual. The only hope for the region's return to the realms is to use the locket artifact to draw out the vestige, empowering the witch. But you don't have a location for her. Let's see, that is really the conclusion of that chapter, and then we really start getting into the next one, which is the final part. And it's going to take place. This adventure kicks off in the morning. So let's get you over to the Hare and Hare, where Grigori is going to be able to put you up for the night, and let's get in a long rest. And we'll make that our last official act for this week, a long rest. So I'll go ahead and put that in. And it is 7 in the morning on day 27. Here, waking up in the village of Erasnu, with a bit of a dead end. You don't know what to do about Esme, but we will see what happens come morning time. So with that, thank you again for letting me play my favorite homebrew creature, the Headless Horseman. I hope you guys found him as entertaining and fun and cheap to play as I do.
Oh
Hey,
my
Dan.
god.
I'm so sorry, but look at the damage roll quickly. Let me just disable some modifiers.
Woof.
So you're not gonna like this.
Nope. It's going to be...
So that's 1d8 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2.
I had a barbarian in the Sunday game. Just this past Sunday, he does this frenzied rage, and he has great weapon master, and he took the Amber Temple gifts to give him a 25 strength, and he did 94 points of damage in a single turn.
Oh my god.
3 hits
the lowest,
for over 30 each.
The lowest amount of damage I can do in an attack is 15. The highest is 22.
I broke 100 in one turn with a Warlock once.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's really easy to break. Like Paladins, Warlocks, Barbarians, those will hit hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very hard. All right, folks. So thanks again for a fun one. Congratulations on level 9, and we will see you next Monday for the conclusion of the Erasnu adventures, otherwise known as Misty Fortunes and Absent Hearts.
Also, I'm not giving the Sun Sword back.
I was just about to say, just because we hit level 9 from that fight, so I actually got access to level 3 spells, and I could have actually casted Revivify. So I don't know if, like, for Evie's story's sake, I know she, you just used Resurrection, but I don't know if you would, for narrative purposes, because I know you wanted to use it for something else. If you wanted to say, like, after defeating the monster, I was able to use Revivify.
Would you have had enough time, the 5 minutes to
Not really, but we can let it slide.
because I can change the story a little bit. I'll think about it. If I can't turn the story around, then I will take you up on your offer. That was a good thing.
Gotcha.
Badass.
This was amazing.
Yeah.
This is not.
Hey,
I
Dan.
literally have to go
Yes.
for a walk and calm down.
It was really good. Really good.
It's too good.
I know the Sun Sword belongs to whatever the fuck Strahd's brother's name is, but
Sergey. Right.
yes, Sergey, he's not getting it back anymore.
He's dead.
Yeah. What does he need with it?
That's true. Well,
he never got reincarnated. It was just always
he doesn't get reincarnated. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, he's never getting it back. But now he can't. But God, this is such a stupid broken weapon.
If you can teach Evie how to use it.
No.
In the middle of combat, you use it, then you toss it to me, and then I'll use
It's
it.
my
I'll-
lightsaber.
I was just about to say, Silas, like, you kind of owe Evie now
Or what?
Saying.
Bringing me back.
for bringing
I like
you
where
back.
this is going.
Maybe, we
I'm
can get her
going
a
to be
bottle-
honest.
maybe he can get her a bottle of wine.
A bottle
Could
of wine's
possibly
easy.
go wrong.
I'm not giving Evie the magic sunblade. It's a really easy way for
I was-
for her to hurt herself.
No, I was never going to suggest that, but, you know, you being nice to Evie, or at least your attempts to be nicer to Evie.
That's gonna hurt.
I'll take that under consideration.
Alright, guys.
Oh, man.
All right, this was
Better-
awesome. Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks,
All right,
everyone.
everyone. Have a
Yes.
great
All right. Leave it on a high note. Take
Yep.
it easy.
Yep.
everyone.
Night.
Have a good one.